Hello everyone, this is Simran Paul from University of Windsor. On the behalf of our team, I am going to introduce you guys with our final project on advanced computing concepts, that is web search engine. Let me first introduce you to my team members that are Neha Sajaudan, Sai Krishna Adusumili, Simran Paul, Vedruvu Venkata Balanaga Shriteja, Yamini Prasanna Navina Reddy Vemi Reddy. During this presentation, we will be going through the brief introduction about our search engine and the contributions made by our team members. We'll also discuss the features of our project, which will include the web crawler, HTML parser, regular expression, extracting the keywords, ranking and indexing the page, and the frequency of the words. After this, we'll also look at the end results of our search engine with the brief conclusion at the end. If I talk about the introduction, web search engine is a dedicated server that searches for the information on the web based on the user query. The search results of the user query are often returned as the list, which are called hits. If I talk about the main primary functions of this data mining application, then we have crawling, indexing, and ranking. Talking about crawling, it is a process used by the search engine web crawler, which is also known as Spider. It is used to visit and download a page and extract its links in order to discover the additional pages. And if I talk about indexing, it is used to store and organize the content found during the crawling process. Once the page is in the index, it is in the running to be displayed as a result of the relevant queries. And at the end, ranking provides the pieces of the content that will best answer a search's query. So, which means that the results are ordered by most relevant to the least relevant. And if I talk about the team's contribution, we have Venkatabala Nagashriteja Vedruvu, which will be doing the web crawler. Simran Paul, and I have done the search engine.java, which will also include the regex part. Navina has implemented the HTML parser, which has the Java files wordcount.java and node.java. Neha has done the try data structure with the try.java file, and at the end, Sai Krishna, he has implemented the inverted index and page ranking applications with the input test.java files. And if I talk about the features, we have web crawler, regex, HTML parser, try data structure, inverted index, and page ranking. If I talk about the whole steps included in our project, we have a web crawler which will go through all the URLs of a website, and then HTML to the text formation is being performed. The keywords are extracted and the web pages are ranked according to the frequency. Now, my friend Shri Teja will take over the slides and he will explain more in depth about the web crawler.
Thanks, Simran, for the introduction of search engine. Now, Venkata Balanaga Shriteja Vadrevu, will give a brief explanation about the web crawler we have used in our project. So, web crawler, which is also called as a spider, is a type of bot that is operated by search engines. The purpose of the web crawler is that it maps the internet and how the each website was connected to each other, and it was also used by search engines in order to discover and index new online pages. Web crawlers are also used to test websites vulnerability by testing a website and analyzing if any issue is spotted or not. In order to crawl a website or the web, you first need an entry point. Here we have used the entry point as Flipkart.com website. Flipkart.com is an e-commerce giant in India. So we have used Flipkart.com as an entry point here. So once it lands on your website, it analyzes all your content line by line and follows each of the links you have given given as an input, which as an external or as an internal. So here we have used 100 websites which are related to Flipkart and saved them in a text file called websites.txt. So from a more technical point of view, a crawler works with a seed or a list of URLs. This is passed on to a fetcher which will retrieve the content of the page. This content is then moved on to a link extractor, which will parse the HTML and extract all the links. These links are sent both to a store processor, which will, as its name says, store them. These URLs will go through a page filter, which will send all the interesting links to our URL seen module. This module detects if the URL has already been seen or not. If not, it gets sent to the fetcher, which will retrieve the content of the page and so on. So this is the whole concept of the web crawler we have used in our project. And to get a more brief idea about the extracting or the parsing of the text from the websites, Navina will give a brief explanation about that.
Thank you, Sri Teja. JSOUP is a Java library works with real-world HTML. It's used to parse the HTML document. JSOUP has some APIs which can help in extracting and manipulating the data from a HTML file. In order to extract or manipulate a file, it uses some methods like Document Object Model, CSS, and jQuery. There are many classes in above packages. The main classes of JSOUP API are JSOUP, Document, and Element. Class provides methods to connect, clean, and parse the HTML document. To get the title URL, have to use jsoup.connecturl.get. Got the actual text from the HTML page using the text method of JSOUP library and stored it in a string object. We have created a buffered reader object which is used to read the text from a character-based input stream. The words containing special characters were divided using regular expressions and the split function. We've also written some conditions to ignore few words like and, a, the. The count of the word increases as the word appears more frequently. Thank you. Over to you, Simran.
Thank you, Navina, for letting me explaining this part. Now I'll talk about regex. It is also known as the regular expression, and it is used to define a pattern for searching or manipulating the strings, and it is the fundamental tool for pattern matching. It can be called as a key component of the search engines, and which can be used to find and replace the utilities. If I talk about the main package, that is java.util.regex, this is the main package and it has the matcher and the pattern classes. Then we have a normal regex character classes. If I talk about the white picture, which you can see here on the screen, the square brackets, simple square brackets, they explain the basic class, which is known as the simple class. And if we insert the cap in between, then it is for the negation. The hyphen here represents the range, and if a square bracket is embedded in between a square bracket, then it is called as union. And if we add the and symbol, this is for the intersection. If I talk about this example, A to Z is the range and it is intersection with D, E and F. So the result will be D, E and F. Now this regex part is being implemented in two files, which is webcrawl.java and searchengine.java. So I'll talk about the searchengine.java. In this file, we are processing the web pages and extracting the keywords out of it. A regular expression is used to eliminate all the commas, brackets, hyphens, slashes, and the special characters. Other than this, a text file named avoid words is created and which contains commonly used words in a language, and these are filtered out before the processing. And if I talk about other things, we have an array which is created to store all the URLs extracted from the web page. And here hash set data structure is comes in handy because it is a set interface and which is actually a hash map instance. So as it implements the set interface, the duplicate values are not allowed in this. So this is very useful. Then I talk about the trie data structure. It is also used for mapping the words to the references, that is words to the URL mapping in the format of W, comma L. And we have also used an iterator, uh, which is used to get the strings one by one from the URL array. And now I'll call my friend Neha to take over the slides, and now she'll explain more further details of our project.
Thank you, Simran. For now, let us discuss about tree. Tree is a type of search tree, a tree data structure that is used for locating specific keys from within a set. These keys are most often strings with links between nodes defined not by the entire key but by individual characters. A tree can be visualized like a graph consisting of nodes and edges, where each node stores the alphabets or characters. A tree makes searching of a pattern in words more easier. The strings that are stored in a tree can be retrieved by the downward traversal of the tree paths. For example, when we consider the keywords such as happy, happier, happiest, theme, themes, thus, and bad, these are stored in the tree as shown in the figure. So the root node does not store any character or an alphabet. So we begin from the next level. So as you can see, the word happy is stored in the leftmost path of the tree. And the next path stores the word happier. Similarly, other keywords are also stored in this tree. So if we want to search for the word happy, we need to traverse downwards from the root to the leaf node. Now, talking about the time complexity of tree, it is big O of M, where M is the key length. So this is the reason why it takes lesser time for searching words in a tree. We have used tree data structure in our search engine to map words to references, that is, mapping words to the URLs. A tree is initialized using the ArrayList collection. When we get an index called the search function in the tree, we insert into the tree if it is empty, else searching is done. As I said earlier that the root node does not store any alphabet or character and therefore the initial size of the tree is 0. We insert values in the tree by using a hash map. And after each successful insertion, the size of the tree is increased by 1. When searching for a particular word, if the characters of the word are present in the tree, then it returns a corresponding URL which contains the word. This is how we have implemented the tree. Now, let's discuss about the inverted index. Inverted index stores the mapping from the content to its location in a document or a set of documents. We are using HashMap-like data structure for implementing this inverted index. This HashMap-like data structure directs from a word to a document or a web page. Indexes may have weights, frequencies, or other indicators. In our search engine, we have used tree in order to implement the inverted index. The words and the corresponding occurrences are stored using the hash map. We are also using a web page array to store all the URLs of the web pages in the website. The hash set is used to store the text information in the file. This hash set is converted to a string array and later assigned to the web pages array. The page index is used to keep track of the index of the URLs in the web page array. The index is passed and searched, and the ranking is done. That is, the first occurrence in all the URLs is found, and the indexes of the web pages are stored. Now let's discuss about the page ranking. As we all know that page ranking is an algorithm used to rank the web pages in the search engine results. It is a measuring way that gives a priority to the web pages. This priority is set based on the frequency of the words. We compare the frequency of the words in all the URLs. Therefore, the web pages are assigned certain priority based on this particular frequency. For instance, more the frequency of the query, higher the priority it will get on the page. For example, if a word is searched more often, then that will be assigned a higher priority. Now I request Krishna to give us a demo for our search engine.
Thank you, Neha. In this project, to implement search engine, we are using tree data structure for mapping words to references, that is, mapping words to the URLs. Here, a hash set is used to store the text information, and it is helpful for us to avoid duplicate values. This hash set is then converted into a string array which holds all the required web pages. This is implemented through a search engine which is explained earlier. These are the steps we have followed to implement this project. As a demo, now we will demonstrate by executing our project in the Eclipse. For this project, we are considering Flipkart, which is an online merchandise well used in India. Since we are using tree data structure, it takes time to build the tree for the website. Now the tree is created for the website, and the total number of values in the tree are 9,562. Now the user can give the input as a word to search in this. Here I am giving the word cricket to get the priorities given in the websites.txt. And the output are given the websites in the priority decreasing order here by using page ranking algorithms. For demonstrating this, I am copying this URL and of the web browser. So here are the for the keyword which we have given. Here are the results we are getting for this project, and this is how it is executing. In conclusion, we have learned concepts of principles and applications of data structures in this course, and we have used these concepts of web crawling, HTML parsing, using tree data structure with the help of page ranking and inverted index algorithms. And these are the references we have taken and used in these projects. Thank you for listening to this presentation.